Hi warriors, it's Hanne here, and today I'm here to tell you just to stop bargaining with the eating disorder. I know, we've all been there, but it's an important step. Stop telling yourself you can't have A for dinner unless you've had B for snack or for lunch. Don't only allow yourself C for snack because you need to gain more weight. Don't only have that special treat because others around you have had that treat and something else in addition. Don't let your food decisions depend on what you've had before, what other people are having, or the amount of energy you may or may not have expended doing whatever activities you've done that day. Making a food decision shouldn't depend on anything but the fact that, well, you need food. You need nourishment. There shouldn't be a need for any other justification to eat. You're allowed to eat. During my eating disorder, these kind of thoughts went through my head 24/7. Any decision I made was a constant battle between me and that voice inside my head. It was an internal dialogue that was so damn exhausting. And yes, when in recovery, it's all too easy to fall into that trap of eating more, allowing yourself those fear foods, increasing your portions and your portion regularity, but doing it on the eating disorder's terms. Not really, genuinely sitting with the discomfort, but allowing those eating disorder behaviors to creep in just to hang on to that false sense of security. And that's all it is, a false sense of security. And it's really difficult to spot because the eating disorder is very insidious and the behaviors likely are quite ingrained, especially if you had the eating disorder for a few years. That doesn't mean you can't get around them. And the way to do that is by eating. Just because. Eating and sitting with the discomfort. So, try to eat X fear food for lunch and then have Y as a snack without doing any exercise. Eat them on your own whilst you've got no one to compare yourself to. Because it is through practice that we're able to learn to do these things and to feed ourselves even when others aren't around to justify your food choices or your food quantities. Even when you haven't exercised. And it's difficult because the eating disorder is shouting at you that you just don't need that fuel. Doing this for yourself allows you to keep eating and to keep eating what you like and what you want, even when you have reached your set point weight. And there's no more need to justify your behaviors by the fact that you need to gain weight still. You're allowed to eat what you like, even if you're at your set point, even if you haven't exercised, even if there's no one around you to see you eating. So, yeah, you can't fight fire with fire. You can't find your eating disorder by giving in to the eating disorder thoughts. Eat your meal, sit with the discomfort, keep up the challenges, and keep going. You don't have to justify your food choices to anyone, least of all your eating disorder. So, eat what you want, when you want, and beat the hell out of this disease.